T.B.Photo X1.5 to FX, and welcome back to another video. Well, this is an unscripted little video, so it might go either way or the other, but it's a quick little thing about a flea market bargain that I found for, a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, I was this time it was a local Red Cross. And why is it so good to go to flea markets that are, a little bit more organized when it comes to finding bargains? Well, it basically is like that. This is my opinion. Flea markets like Goodwill, Salvation Army, and Red Cross don't know anything about what they are selling. Many times they just put it out there. They have some guy that gives it a half-assed appreciation and they'll sell it. So I started to look a little bit, and many times even the clerks will say that they don't understand anything about what they're selling half the time. So as you have seen in my previous video about the Durst enlarger that I have, that is I know it's black and white only, but the photo paper holder for that machine was a little bit flimsy. It was basically sheet metal and so on, very low quality, and I've had problems with that. It's very flimsy and it doesn't hold the photo paper that really well, but 150 Swedish kroner lighter after I was in this Red Cross, and you can go into Forex or foreign exchange and type in and just 150 Swedish kroner. That's basically very little money, and I got this. This is a real cast metal beast. It's it's a film, or rather it's it's a holder for your development paper. And this one is where it's made in. I'll see what it says here. PZO Warszawa, made in Poland, 18 by 24, and it's in centimeters. So for all my viewers that are under the imperialist system, or the imperial system, you basically have to convert that for yourself, but better yet, get with the program and go over to the metric system. That's only my opinion. But anyway, this one goes between 18 and 24 centimeters, and you have these sliders that you can, so you can really fit in the right dimensions for your photo paper. You basically open this up, and you have these adjustable little dials in order to, adjust how you want it to sit. And this thing really holds the photo paper much more securely, and it has some real weight. This unit has some more weight to it. So when I use this with the Durst machine, I feel a little bit more comfortable, or rather, I feel a little bit more confident with this, because it holds the it holds the paper a lot firmer. So anyway, it's a beautiful piece of cheap goodness for people who are still into doing darkroom stuff. But anyway, I can put it here. When I was out with the family in these flea markets, I usually have a little thing in my pocket, and it's this. It's my little Panasonic lipstick camera. This is basically a brilliant little, alternative for people who don't want to cough up money for a GoPro. This is a brilliant little alternative, and it's the model number on this, it's HX-A1M. I think it's available in two colors. This, a little bit more docile, grayish black, or a little bit more, out there orange color. But the thing with this camera is that you can unscrew the front protective lens, whatever you want to call it, and you can replace it with a clear version. This is actually an infrared filter. So when you actually remove this, this camera becomes a night vision camera, so you can always film in the dark with this. And it's also it also has a Wi-Fi unit in it, so I actually sync this up with my smartphone, Android in this case, so I can control this camera with my smartphone. But for basic, you know, easy to turn on, will beep, yeah. And LEDs, you have a mode selector, hold that in, that will activate the Wi-Fi. Otherwise you have a record and stop button on the camera itself. So yeah, it's a brilliant little piece of kit. Only drawback, it has a fairly limited battery life of 30 minutes. But you can always unscrew the back, where also you can see the USB port and the memory stick, and you can have a battery expansion on it. But what I would like to have is one of those, or what should we call it? I know that this has a little adapter, so you can use it something like this. So you have a little bit of a first-person view thing. And I know that the Northrops, Tony and Chelsea Northrop, I know Tony has the successor to this. This one can do full HD, but there is a newer one where you have a cable coming out the back to a battery pack that also has a little tiny monitor and so on, and that's capable of 4K. So there is a 4K version of this available, but it basically 1080p. This cost 1,000 Swedish, so it's not much money. But anyway, I have a little bit of a video with this when I found this at the Red Cross. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is just a short little video about that you can still make really great bargains, and it doesn't have to be photography, it can be anything. I mean, if you like artwork, many people, when people have died, their relatives basically give away a lot of things to the Salvation Army and to the Red Cross. And if you have a little bit of knowledge, you can get great paintings, porcelain, you know, cutlery, anything. And yeah, basically that's it. But anyway, this is Tobias Bergström from T.B.Photo X1.5 to FX, and I'd like to see you guys in the next video. And as always, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also, yeah, peer pressure, Patreon, a link in the description below. No pressure whatsoever, and yeah, it's just for fun. So anyway, see you in the next video. Bye.